It had been a long journey just to get to this point, and with every step, the stakes were raised. The press wanted to gauge our confidence level. As I stepped away from the mic, I knew the next time we stepped onto the field would determine whether we kept going or vanished forever.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. 7 yards. Second down. So, CD, the playoffs are here and all the excitement that goes along with the month of January. And for this offense, let's be frank, they really feel like they're the team to beat.
And they should feel that way. This team should be really confident about their abilities to go on a big run here in the playoffs because, let's face it, this is one of the most talented teams in the league. They've assembled talent from the offseason, in the draft, during the season. They've brought in great parts to add to their team. Now it's time to see if they've grown together as a team, and are they more than just the sum of their parts? Are they finally a unit that can do some damage in the playoffs?
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray.
Number 28.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Taken down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up, They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll look to throw right away. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st down, Green Bay.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
That's complete to Jake Butt. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jake Butt, 29 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game. How about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, Deontay Harris. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, You're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on second down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints, nothing.
So the ball here for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 64 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive, runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try to get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
But it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. 3rd down here.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did? That they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. That will Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Here's 2nd and 8. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Christian Kirksey gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Gun now on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. To throw here. And Thomas has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brings up 3rd and...
They'll try and sneak it here. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, we're standing by. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Another run by Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. The kicker here is complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A curious nice decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He gets it to Thomas. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. The 40, past the 20, and they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's Harris to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. And he's going to be intercepted the third time. Adrian Amos with the pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's caught left side by Jake Bunt. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Complete out right to Jake Bunt. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Slant to Adams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
At the Saints' 5-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Afternoon. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
Man, it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
Give them a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
They'll take over.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. David Onyemata there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
1st down, Packers.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Jones on the run for Green Bay.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Brings up 3rd down.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Aaron Jones.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
On the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Saints' 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final score.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side. And now They face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. I'll be heading to the hotel. Charles, he's off.
The squad had strived to become something incredible and had fallen short. I remember meeting with the assistant GM to talk about the future. That was one of the hardest moments of my life, and I'll carry it with me into my dying day.
What was harder, not winning the Super Bowl or knowing you wouldn't play together again?
We made all those moves to win a ring and put a trophy in the case. Not having anything from that season still haunts me.
As players get into the later stages of their career, oftentimes it's an injury that leads to retirement.
After an injury like that, it takes some time to regain the strength to push the ball down the field.
Gentlemen, this week's not over yet, so don't get comfortable. We've had a good week so far, so let's make sure we finish the same way. Consistency is the key to winning in this league, so keep up the good work.
Let's go now. Back lady. Okay, cool. You can sell that seat. Let's go. 19 Tiger. Not ready. Go. On the jump.
It's time to pick it up. Let's go for gold.
All right, man, bring it in tight, bring it in tight. Let me tell you something. That was the best practice of the season. Not a single mental mistake. That's the type of practice championship teams have. Keep it up.
With the playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. With the playoff game in just a few days, everyone was waiting to find out if I'd be returning this week or if I'd hold off and hope for a win so I could possibly return in a later round. It was without a doubt one of the toughest decisions in my career. I had no idea how the team would react on or off the field to my return. But deep down, I knew it was what I needed to do. Returning from an injury like this wasn't going to be easy. And in this situation, we needed to make the smartest possible decision so I could be effective all game long.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Yards to go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the Saints pressure gets it. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
And it's 3.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
It's taken to the 26. And a very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, a run with Lindsay. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's third down. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Gets this one a use check. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. Complete.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Philip Lindsey, the ball.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And this will be brought back to the 22. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts. Understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. They'll try and run here. Yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
At the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo firing quickly here, and that's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And Trevor will go down back at the 12. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Niners 3.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for them, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense really flipped around in the first half. They get into the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else.
They caught it. Okay, running isn't working.
Good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately.
Oh boy.
After catches.
I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Let's go! Thank you. I need a touchdown.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Come on. I want to get a field goal. Oh, didn't block. And we're getting yards. I hate this pistol out. Okay, now it's working. Oh boys, don't turn the ball over. That's block. Thank you, 88. I don't want to do this play because we're going to throw a pick. Triangle. Block. That's not blocking. Look at that first down. Run, run. Running, running, run, running, running, run, running, running. Out of the way. 3 timeouts. Yeah, I'm not passing the ball for any reason whatsoever, except for like 2 yards.
From the franchise's perspective, they have to wonder what was worth having him out there if he's not 100%.
X! Holy crap, he got a touchdown. I don't believe it. Let's go. We have the lead. We still got it. I was in coverage. Shoot, I was terrified. Let's not mess this kick up. There we go. We should be up 10-0, but whatever. I will take a 7-3 lead. Please don't choke this in a minute. Boom. Okay. Oh yeah. Hello. I said I'll choke it in a minute, not a second. Damn near allowed a freaking kick 6.
Kick 6?
You trying to kick for a touchdown and get 6 points? Oh, that's big kick! Ow! I thought he caught that. That should have been a pick 6. They do that again. See what happens. Give me that ball. Get your ass down the bench. I don't know why it was a bench, but it was on the ground, so I don't care. Just don't get down the field. Come on, defense, pick it off. Get down. Ah, no! I hate you, coach. I hate you, coach. Why did you make me run this play? I hate you, coach. You bum-ass coach.
Find a spot.
On the bench. You're trash. Put him in a Glock commercial. He's trash. Oh, let's do this again. 42 seconds. You're gonna come back. Take the seat to the spine bank. Give me a block. Oh, I thought it was died. It just like disappeared. I thought he knocked my head off. Oh, he was running, then he disappeared.
Alright, are we passing?
I don't know what I want to do. I is scared. Oh boy. That's not. Holy cow, my three. Shut the fuck up! Ah! Never Thomas! Ah!
Oh, no.
I hate you so much, team! This team is garbage. I'm choking! Gotta stay calm, gotta stay calm. Shut up, out now, sir. Out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds, out of bounds. Get! Gotta focus. We were doing good and then we started choking. Defense, 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 defense. Get him, sack him, tumble, turnover, something. Dribble! Let's go! Everybody out of my way! Out of my way! Out of... Damn, what the hell you come from? Holy shit. From out of nowhere. I would have rather a pick six.
Interception we've had in a while.
I think we've had all season. I am fucking terrified. Who got a shitty cat? What kind of garbage pass was that? What was that? What was that garbage pass? What the hell? Yo! What happened to our stats? What happened? He was open! We can't throw on the run anymore? What the heck?
What happened to Uchiha's head?
What happened to his eyes? He's freaking blind as a bat out there.
These eyes see receivers badly.
I see comic badly.
That's so terrible.
We are blind as Helen Keller.
Oh, Uchiha, you were doing so good till they robbed you of your...
Oh! Butterfingers! He can't hold on.
I could have sworn he had that. What the hell?
We are... Oh no! Intercepted! The accuracy is trash. Wait, is out of time. Okay, deep accuracy is garbage. We're gonna run the ball a lot because our stats are garbage. Oh yeah, our stats are trash, remember? Remember I said no, we're not gonna throw the ball, and what do we do? Throw the ball? Hooray! Ouch. Okay, we're gonna run the ball, and then we're gonna run it, and then we're gonna run it.
And then what after that?
Run it. Ball should never touch your hands. Cause his hands are just for decoration. Get block, get block, give it! I got a first down. We were up, okay. Thomas, get open, please. We're gonna throw a short pass. Oh my god! Thank you for the X Factor.
Ooh, that was close.
Back to running.
Yes, please.
One pass in the corner.
Please go back to running.
Oh, wet block! Don't, okay, just push him in there. Thank you, O-lineman. You're so great. And he rolls for no reason. Looking like a fish trying to flop. We are doomed. Can you read my thoughts? Do you know what's on my mind? No. I almost thought it was going to be a touchdown, but I guess not. Running. All we're doing is running the ball because we can't throw. What the shit? Shit. Dear God. Short passes, short passes, short passes, short passes, run. Oh, it's open! He caught it! I don't believe it. He didn't fumble. We have a shot. And back to running. Wish it was 14-7. The block! You didn't block. I don't know what you did. You just got in front of it and got pushed down. We got yards though. Yes. Okay, ball clear. I beg you to get open. He caught it! He dropped it! He butterfingers! I don't know what that animation was, but he was supposed to run to the side and get wide open. I don't like this play at all. Oh, fuck. No, don't! You stupid bitch. I'm taking my field goal. What a god, I'll fucking shank the kick this time. Yay! We're down by 7. Can we get a fumble recovery? That'd be great right now. Fumble! Dang it. That would have been nice if we had fumbled. We hadn't lost all our dang stats, it would be much easier. Pick 6 it. I was trying to move that dude out. Okay, good. Trying to get him off the line so he could go after that guy running, but oh well. Oh, hell no, 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 this isn't you anymore. Your play call suck, Madden. Go down. Oh God, back up. Ooh. Dang it. Get his ball back somehow. Need a comeback. Go to the phone bank.
Hey Chris.
Yeah.
Did you bring this package in from Amazon?
No. I didn't buy it, but we brought it in. I don't know. Whatever. Oh my God. Sit down. Oh God, listen to Madden again. Oh, stupid. Ah! He didn't get it. Get it. Oh, that's a good pick. That would have been nice for a pick. Just tie the game up. Don't say that. Get up. He dropped it. Let's go. Nice shoot. Nice shot. No, I don't know what I'm saying. Nice job, defense. We're still in this. We can't choke this. So can he steal us? Wait, what? No. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it could be worse. 5 minutes, get a touchdown. I don't know, you stupid receiver got in my way! Are you kidding me? The receiver got in the way! Are you kidding me? You got in the way of my pass! He was open! stupid. Oh my god, we're gonna lose because the dude was out of position. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh my god. Get down, bitch. I'm gonna see I fumbled it. Oh my god.
Did you carry this in today?
I think so, maybe. Yeah.
Where'd you pick it up from?
It was right inside the door.
Right inside.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the only one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start one. This isn't good. Is it? I mean, we're doing pretty good considering our stats are tanked. We'd be winning if we didn't have a shitty stats. If our stats were of what we had before, we'd be winning this easily. Okay, stills. Oh! Ouch! Golly! No means no. I was double teamed for some reason. They were getting all inside me. Come on! You would have to... Get a first down! Ouch! Yeah. Yeah, this is... Let's go! Once we get on the field, that's all that matters. So we're on 2 minutes though, which I don't like. Don't get a count! I lost the other. Oh, dang it. This isn't looking good. I wish our stats weren't so bad. I can't throw it deep.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it.
Try going open, dang it. Oh, I got sacked. The O-line's garbage. Great. Thanks, O-line. Vintage Saints O-line.
As that clock continues to run. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Butterfingers! We're pretty good for a team that has 5 interceptions. Oh god, 4th down, didn't notice. Vintage Itachi. I mean, I think it was 4th down. There's nothing we can do. I didn't realize it was 4th down. I thought he was punting the ball. Yay! I mean, our stats were garbage. I mean, our stats were pure garbage. This was kind of an L to begin with. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be a bitch taking these. Okay. Yeah, fumble it. I'll make you earn this win. Scratch and claw for every yard. Coach, what do you want me to do? I don't care what you want me to do. I'm not doing it. Because you're going to get 3 up the yards.
Well, we're going to be...
I mean, we got to the playoffs, so maybe that. I should probably just let the clock run out before they score again. Oh, he's going to take a knee. Okay, bye.
And they will take a knee here.
Our stats are so bad. I mean, we looked better than last game, I think, but we just had terrible stats. Defense was looking pretty good. Just, our stats were so bad, though.
Yeah, we'll get cut. 100%.
Hey, got to the playoffs. They can't kill us because we got to the playoffs, I hope.
No.
Find out what happens next time on Madden 21. Chala, chala.
By the way, we're taking a month break next week. Bye.
Let's see what happens next video.